Peace. What up, y'all? Top of the top. It's your boy Fly Money. Now in tune with top numero uno. Yes. Fresh off my hiatus. If you woke up with me today, be blessed. Be merry. A lot of us, ain't make it, and the beat goes on. Let's go, y'all. So I got an interesting topic today, right? And it actually, it's a heartfelt, heartwarm topic, right? An old comrade of mine, uh, who was sentenced to life, been down since 1997. Shout out to my man Waldo from Chester, man. Good dude. And I'm rooting for you. I haven't been in contact with you, but to see they shining some light on your situation, I thought, you know what? It's only right I help shine a little bit more light. That don't mean, the decision or the outcome, whatever way it end and whatnot, love is love. So let's dive right into it. DNA experts testify evidence suggests men innocent in 1997 killing. So the three men convicted in the slaying of a 70-year-old woman in Philadelphia suburbs argue new DNA test points to another perpetrator. Prosecutors, of course, they reject that contention. Y'all see the man, the homie with the brown on? That's the homie Waldo. Shout out to my boy and whatnot, right? So, okay, so, these men, they was convicted in the 1997 murder were likely not at the scene of the crime, and that another perpetrator raped and killed the 70-year-old Henrietta Nickens. The testimony came as attorneys for Morton Johnson, Derek Chappelle, and Samuel Grassley asked a judge in the suburbs of Philadelphia, Chester, Delaware County, by the way, that the men's convictions in order new trials, arguing that the new DNA evidence shows that they were wrongfully convicted of the brutal slaying in Chester, PA. The hearing in Delaware County court ended without a resolution. Late on January 25th, and then both sides they're gonna return on August 22nd to mount more testimony. So the judge Mary Alice Brennan is likely to render a decision weeks later on a motion to vacate their convictions. All right, y'all. So Johnson, Chappelle, and Grassley have always maintained their innocence and have spent more than 2 decades in prison. Delaware County District Attorney Jack Stolsteiner is opposing the motion to vacate their convictions, saying the fresh evidence will not be enough to change the outcome of their trials, the standard for reversing verdicts in Pennsylvania. Nickens lived alone and was found dead by her family on October 10th, 1997. Her apartment was in disarray and blood was splattered on her bed and wall. Allen and Kill, a consultant of forensic biology and DNA analysis, testified before a courtroom packed with the three men's family and friends that the new test did not find the men's DNA on a range of items in Nickens' apartments. So they had a DNA expert in 1997 at their trial. And he said he didn't find a lick of DNA evidence. Now, for those of y'all that don't know, in 1997 rather, DNA evidence was this new forensic stuff that they doing nowadays. That wasn't thought of yet. So now, with all the technology and everything that's taking place and whatnot, these brothers, they have an opportunity. Mind you, these brothers, right, two of them, the homie Waldo and his Cody, they were teens. You understand what I'm saying? And they still gave them life. So okay, right? So now you know, that included her bed sheets, her underwear, and most significantly, a green jacket left at the scene that was the only piece of physical evidence allegedly linking the men to the crime. Authorities that argued at the trials that it looked like one of that belonged to Gracey. This is a violent assault that took time, Kill said of Nickens' killings. If any of these defendants did this, I would expect to recover biological evidence from one or more of these items. Clearly, clearly, they was charged with something. Uh, Back then they didn't have forensics, but they still found them guilty, even though they did not find any DNA evidence linking them to committing this gruesome crime. So, you know, and they basically haven't identified any of them, you know, at the scene. You know, the totality of evidence demonstrates that unknown male, number one, raped and killed Miss Nickens, right? So basically, the men's trial in 2000 and 2001, prosecutors made it clear that Johnson, Chappelle, and Gracey's DNA was not present in the semen found on Nickens' body. So the new evidence wouldn't be enough to sway jurors' mind in the new proceedings. Why not, though? Why not? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Y'all charge these men with murder and rape, and there's no evidence linking them to this situation. So 3 black men, right, took away decades of their life. 2 of them was teens. One of them, like I said, I ran into a good comrade, and you know, my channel basically is to raise awareness, bring it to forth, and hopefully, right, you know, people out there can understand that. Guess what? Yeah, if you do the crime, you do the time. But what about if you really innocent? Now, I don't know about the third male who they have as a Cody, right? But these 2 males right here, these 2 brothers right here, they don't look like the type to be taken down or trying to rape some 70-year-old defenseless woman in their teens at that. Make it make sense. Because right now, society, DAs, what they do is to get a conviction and get a notch under their belt so they could climb up the ladder in law enforcement and prosecution and whatnot. They'll make a jury believe something happened. It really didn't happen. And it's unfortunate, you know, for these brothers, man. You know, they spent lives, you know, of a lot of time behind the wall for something, you know, they always been saying they innocent. And I'm trying to figure out right now, right? Like, it's countless black men, you know, always being targeted. Because guess what? At the end of the day, you can always say, oh, yeah, it was a black man who did XYZ and make it stick. So I'm rooting again for my homies and whatnot. Well, for my homie. I don't know the other 2, but I do know, you know, the time that I really spent while I was away, the homie was a good brother. Now, I'm not saying that good brothers can't do wicked or bad things and whatnot, but sincerely, I know I've been around a lot of wicked people with a lot of wicked vibes and a lot of wicked senses and whatnot. And I'm one to tell you this right here, straight up and down. Waldo from Chester, good dude. Stand up dude. And yo, man, I ain't been in tune with you and whatnot, but love is love, my brother, at the end of the day. We gonna make this go viral. We gonna make this be known and whatnot. And I hope y'all, you know, tune in for the conclusion of this, you know, situation and whatnot, man. It's a tragedy that, you know, us black men, we always depicted in negative light, man. It's your boy Fly Money. Peace and love, man. That's my take. Hit me up in the notification section and whatnot. Let me know what y'all think about this topic. Peace and love, y'all. I'm out.